Good morning, welcome back. My name is Masha and this is MashMellow Yoga, and today we have a slow Sunday morning practice, something to warm up in the body, feel a little bit more loose, stretch out, but at the same time not doing anything too much, taking it easy and slow. And we're gonna start laying on our backs with your knees bent, feet on the floor, hands resting on the belly. One on the upper belly, one on the lower belly, and you can close your eyes here, letting your knees fall into one another, taking a big breath in through the nose, and exhale out to release, softening your shoulders and hips into the floor. One more time, big breath in. And exhale out, hugging your right knee to chest, starting to rock side to side, massaging your lower back. And then extending your leg all the way up towards the ceiling, interlacing hands behind your thigh. We're gonna roll out the ankle. You can add some toe movements here, squeezing your toes, pointing and flexing. And then pointing toes up towards the ceiling, feeling the stretch through the front of the foot, trying to extend your knee as much as you can, feeling the stretch in the back of the leg. At the same time, see if you can drop your hips heavy on the floor, tailbone stays down. And we're gonna do a couple of pulses, bringing your leg closer to your chest, which doesn't mean it has to be really, really close. Some people will be able to walk their hands further up towards your ankle, maybe all the way towards the foot, or you stay here behind your thigh, anywhere where it's accessible to you, making sure you're working with your own body, not with how the pose is supposed to look like or with what you're seeing on the screen. And we're gonna switch sides, hugging your left knee to chest and rocking side to side, massaging the lower back. And then extending your leg all the way up towards the ceiling, starting to roll out the ankle first. You can keep your knee bent here, adding movement with toes, pointing and flexing the ankle. And then pointing toes up, really reaching toes up towards the ceiling, feeling the stretch through the front of the foot. And at the same time, seeing if you can straighten the knee even more, getting the stretch through the back of the leg. Your tailbone is down on the floor, adding a couple of pulses here, trying to bring your thigh closer to chest, which, as you can tell, is really far for me. But I'm feeling the stretch in the back of the leg, which is all that we're trying to do here. And then from here, bringing your ankle on top of the right knee, coming into a figure 4 position here, pushing the knee away from you, opening through the left side hip. And we're gonna cactus the arms, bending at the elbows, bringing back so the hands onto the floor. And then continuing rock side to side. So almost as if you're trying to step your left foot onto the floor when you bring your right knee down. And then rocking to the other side, bringing left knee down onto the floor. All right, then a couple more. Almost stepping your left foot onto the floor on the right. And then bringing left knee towards the floor on the left. And let's do one more time. This time pausing here in our twist, bringing your left foot towards the floor, bringing your left knee up towards the ceiling, keeping your arms in cactus position, and then maybe you rotate your head to gaze towards the left side. Staying here for another big breath, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out through open lips. And then coming back to center, and we're gonna switch sides. So lowering your left foot down, bringing right ankle on top of the left knee, Pushing your right knee away from you for a figure 4 here, opening through the right hip. And then keeping your arms in cactus position, we're gonna rock side to side, lowering towards the left and then towards the right. Nice stretch for your hips, for the lower back. Working with your own range of movement. Your foot doesn't have to come all the way down onto the ground. And we're just gonna do one more each side and then pause, bringing our left knee with the right foot towards the left side. Almost stepping your foot on the ground here, and then optional rotating your head towards the right side. And relaxing your shoulders here, relaxing your hips. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out through open lips. And let's do one more breath here. And exhale out to release, rotating your head back to center, bringing your knees back to center, and then hugging both knees in towards the chest, rocking side to side. A couple more times, massaging your lower back even more. And then from here, we're going to extend our legs all the way up, swaying your legs behind your head, pressing palms into the floor for support to rock up and down the spine this time. And we can do this a couple of times. And then using momentum to come to sit on the mat. You can stay cross-legged, or I prefer one foot in front of the other. And we're gonna go for another hip stretch, inhaling to lift your chest up, gaze up, and then as you exhale, you can bring your hands around your shin to pull yourself forward, bringing your chest forward, sit bones back, and then walking your hands as far forward as you can as you lower over the legs. Taking a couple of deep breaths here, relaxing your hips down towards the floor. You can add sways side to side, feeling it in the sides of your torso, lower back. Usually feels really nice in this stretch. And let's inhale. Think about arching your back, lifting the gaze, lifting the head, squeezing shoulder blades behind your back. Looking all the way up at the ceiling. Exhale to lift all the way up. And we're just going to switch sides, so bringing the other foot in front. Inhaling to sit up nice and tall here. Once again, hands around your shin. Puffing your chest forward. Exhale as you lean forward, hinge forward. Sit bones down and back. Chest forward, palms in front of you. Walking your hands and then lowering your head down. You can let your back round slightly. Maybe you notice that one side is tighter than the other. And adding gentle sways side to side. As we lift our head, walking the palms back. Let's bring our feet in front of you, palms behind our back, fingertips pointing toward your glutes. And we're gonna press into the palms, lifting your chest up, lifting your gaze up. Option to stay here. Exhale out, continuing to squeeze your shoulder blades together, lifting the chest even more, or you can press into the heels, lifting your hips up towards the ceiling into a reverse tabletop. Big breath here. Don't drop your head down. Keep your head aligned with the rest of the spine. Squeeze your glutes at the top a little more to lift a little higher. Big breath in. Feeling nice and warm, feeling the backs of the legs working, and then exhale out as you lower back down. Nice. And this time let's connect soles of the feet together, bringing your hands either around ankles or shins, maybe all the way around your feet, but try to start with shins and ankles first. Prioritize sitting tall here over reaching for your feet. So if you're rounding to reach, bring your hands a little bit up the legs and sit up nice and tall. Think about rolling forward onto your sit bones. And then sitting nice and tall here, you can add a little bit of movement. Bringing your knees up and down and rocking side to side from one sit bone to the other. And then from here, bending the elbows, leaning chest forward, chest towards the feet. So you should feel a deep stretch in your inner thighs as you do this. And then finding your edge of the stretch. This time maybe bringing your hands around the feet, bending the elbows more. Reaching chest towards the feet, allowing your head hang heavy. And taking another deep breath in. Exhale out, coming out of the stretch, and we're gonna rotate onto hands and knees. Bringing hands right underneath your shoulders, knees stay underneath your hips. Let's do a couple of cats and cows here. Inhaling to arch your back. Stick tailbone up towards the ceiling, dropping your belly button down, opening through the chest. Inhale. Exhale as you round the back. Tucking tailbone under, chin to chest. Inhale to arch. And exhale to round. We'll do one more. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. And then from here, extending your left leg all the way out behind you, pointing the toes. Let's lift our leg up. We're gonna bend the knee, cross the knee over the right. Tap the knee on the floor. And then lift the knee back up, open it out to the other side, lifting the knee up for a fire hydrant. Try to not overcompensate by leaning towards the right side. Try to keep your hips in one spot, neutral, lifting the knee up using your side glute muscle, gazing down in between your palms. So we're gonna extend the leg all the way out, drop your left hip down, bend the knee, cross it over the right, tap the knee on the floor. And let's open it out to the side into a fire hydrant. And we'll repeat this sequence 3 more times. Extending the leg all the way out, drop left hip down. Bend the knee, cross it over the right. Tap on the floor. And then from here, opening the left knee out to the side. Try to even the hips out. Try to keep both hips the same distance away from the floor. So instead of leaning towards the right, try to lean more into the left side, but open the knee up as much as you can. And one more time, extending the leg out. Drop left hip down. Bend the knee, cross it over, tap. Awesome work. And then bring it back. We're gonna extend the leg all the way out behind us. And then rotate. I'm going to be facing away from the camera. So we're going to rotate on the right knee, pointing our foot out to the side. You want to keep your palm, knee, and the foot in one line. As you lift your left arm up towards the ceiling, looking up, exhale to reach over your head for a whole body stretch. Push your hips forward, lift the chest, reach your arm back in space. This should feel like a nice expansive stretch through the whole body. Don't collapse in the shoulder. Keep pressing the floor away. If you want, you can rotate your chest up towards the ceiling slightly. And then exhale as you bring it back down to the floor. And we're gonna switch sides, doing the same sequence on the other side. So we're gonna extend our right leg out, pointing the toes, and then bending the knee, cross it all the way over, tap, and then bring it out to the side, lifting your right knee up, trying to lean slightly into the right so that we're not leaning over, to open, trying to keep your hips in one line, at the same time lifting the knee as high as you can. Extending your leg behind you. Drop your right hip down. Hips are in one line, gazing down into the mat. Bend the knee, cross, and tap. And then open out to the side. Fire hydrant. Extend behind you, point the toe. Bend the knee, cross it over the left, tap. Open out to the side. Let's do one more time. Extending the leg all the way out, drop the hip down. Hips are on the same line. Lift the leg a little higher, bend the knee, cross it over the left, tap, and then open it out to the side. The whole time gaze is down between your palms. Very nice. And from here, extending your leg out, stepping it on the floor. Again, one line from your right foot, left knee, pivoting your foot to the side. Left palm, everything is in one line, and we're opening, lifting our right arm up towards the ceiling. Big breath in here. Exhale as you reach your arm overhead. Palm is facing the floor, palm is facing down. Reaching through the fingertips, pressing into the left palm to keep yourself lifted. Keep the chest open, not collapsing into the elbow and shoulder. Squeezing your hips forward, big stretch. Reaching the fingertips if you'd like to rotate your chest up towards the ceiling slightly. And lowering all the way down back into a tabletop position. And then from here, opening your knees wide, connecting toes together, sending your hips back for a child's pose. Here you can walk your hands forward, really getting a nice stretch through the spine as you look at the top of the mat. And then as you exhale, lowering down your chest, forehead towards the ground. Breathing deeply into your lower back, sending breath in between your sit bones, imagining creating more space with each inhale. And with each exhale, softening, lowering hips down towards the floor, melting your chest into the mat. And then lifting your forehead, gazing at the top of the mat again. Think about arching as you lift. And walking your hands back towards the knees. We're going to close our knees together, adding last couple of stretches before we finish the practice. So optional here, you can sit on your toes, getting a stretch through the soles of the feet. And then from here, see if you can tuck your tailbone under, pulling your belly button to spine, lifting through the chest. We're going to inhale, both arms up, interlacing fingertips, flipping the palms up towards the ceiling, looking up, going for a whole body stretch. Inhale, exhale to lean towards one side, gazing up towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. And coming back to center. And if you did the toe stretch, releasing the toes, tapping tops of the foot. We're gonna come to sit into any comfortable sit on the mat. Finishing up with 2 twists. Inhaling to bring both of your arms up. I'm going to try to mirror. Exhale as you rotate towards the left, bringing your right arm on top of the left knee, bringing your left arm behind you. Inhale to press the floor away, lift the chest. Exhale as you gaze past your left shoulder, twisting yourself using the hand on the knee to twist a little deeper. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to gaze past the shoulder. Noticing how just looking in that direction help you feel the twist a little bit more. I definitely feel more in the shoulder blades when I look exactly past my shoulder. And then exhaling, coming back to center. Inhaling both arms up, twisting to the other side. So this time bringing your left palm on top of the right knee, across, and bringing your right palm behind you onto the floor. Inhaling to press into the floor, lift the chest. Exhaling to press palm into the knee to twist yourself a little bit more, lowering both shoulders down, gazing past your right shoulder. Stay in here for a couple of deep breaths. With the next exhale, coming back to center, and we'll close the practice here. You can bring your palms together, big thumbs to sternum, bowing your head down, sitting up nice and tall, rooting through the sit bones. Closing your eyes for a brief moment, noticing how you're feeling, how your body's feeling, how's your breath. Do you feel a little bit more space in the body? Do you feel a little warm, a little bit more activated, ready for the day? And thank you for taking the time to take care of your body, reconnect through breath and movement. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.